you can take the blue pill and walk away from the video and not watch my movie review of The Matrix, and you will know my thoughts and opinion on The Matrix. Or you can take the red pill and subscribe to my channel and watch my movie review of The Matrix. The choice is yours. I know my right. How about I give you the finger and you give me my phone call? So hi, and today I'm going to review The Matrix, and I'm going to review all The Matrix, Nick Theory, leading up to Matrix Resurrection, and I'll decide whether or not in Nick Theory, if I'm going to review the Animatrix. Okay, some people talk about it, some people don't. Some people say it's part of the Matrix. Some people say they don't. So I might talk about it in this theory. Okay, but I'm definitely going to review all three of the Matrix in the trilogy leading up to Matrix Resurrection, and I'm gonna let you know that Matrix Resurrection is one of my anticipated movies of 2021, and I am looking forward to it more than Spider-Man No Way Home. So if someone said you can only see one of those movies in theater this year, I would go with Matrix Resurrection, because Matrix movie had a big part of my childhood, and I will do a video more in depth why they had part of my childhood. You know, I'll call that video my thoughts on the Matrix. My thoughts on the Matrix franchise. Okay, or something like that. Okay, and why it had impact on my childhood. Okay, something like that. Okay, but it did. Okay, so I'll do that video after I review all the Matrix movies. Okay, so look forward to that video. Right now, I will be talking about the first Matrix, because the other day I watched all three Matrix in one day. Every time I go back and watch the Matrix here and there, I bring back nostalgia for me from my childhood. I bring back fond memory. I bring back you know, and I like the movie. Okay, um, so and I'll tell you. I'll try to tell you some of the videos. Which one my favorite, and right now I'll tell you I like all of them. Okay, I like all of them. Okay, like I said, every time I go and watch them here and there, like if I watch them like once a year or every other year, I enjoy them. Okay, so with that being said, let's start with the review. Uh, uh, Matrix, directed by the Wachowski, starring Ken Reed, Lauren Fishburne, Carrie Ann Moss, Hugo Weaving, Release date March 31st, 1999. Running time 136 minutes. Budget 63 million. Box office 465.3 million. And this was like the biggest movie of 1999. Rotten Tomatoes uh, gave it 88%. Audience gave it 85%. So basically, the plot is um, let's see here, the year 1999, but in reality, it's not. It's 2199. That's the end. That's toward the end. That's like the end of the next century. Okay. Um. Um. Yeah. And and the world is being run by basically the world being run by the Matrix and all that. But they're going more in depth with that in the sequel. Well, I'll talk about that more in the other Matrix movie review. But this movie got a lot of iconic things like how about I give you the finger and you give me my phone call. I think that's the iconic thing. I like that thing. Uh, the Trinity, I need help. Oh. You know, Neo dodging the bullet. Um, so everybody in the movie does a good job. You know, lot of cool fight scene. You know, with you know, Neo fighting Morpheus. You know, they're not really fighting, the training, and he's like, do it again, and then he like, you think that's the air you're breathing? Awesome, awesome. Um, and then a famous subway thing, and then they're like, "You out of the bullet, so are you?" And then he like killing them, and then he shoots them, he's dead, and then Trinity brings him back to life. So iconic, and then like iconic thing in the iconic thing in the in the security room where the security guard and Trinity and Neo had to take them out. Um, now, basically, the Matrix is like, you know, I told you the year, it's 2199, and, um, and, you get strapped to a chair, you get plugged up, and, what happened, um, you get your mind stuff get transferred into like a computer world. Basically, that way it is. And and then like Neo at Morpheus, uh, basically he said something like, if you die here, can you die in the real world? And then Morpheus says, uh, well, your body can't live without the mind. Okay. That's why um, in the hallway, uh, uh, the Smith shot Neo and he died, and he was dead. and Morpheus couldn't believe it. He's like, "No, it can't be." And he couldn't believe it. And the Trinity bomb that's alive. Now, okay, now, uh, Morpheus is a character that, how to describe it. I really don't know how to describe it. Let me see here. Um, let me see what it says here. Um, a human free from a matron and captain of the Nebuchadnezzar. Okay? And he said here, Brentford stated that once he read the script, he did not understand why other people found it confusing. However, he had a doubt in if the movie would ever be made because it was so smart. Wachowski instructed Brentford to base his performance on the character Morpheus in Neil Gaiman Sandman comic. Okay, okay. So that's what he is. And basically he like the leader until he like the leader and a legendary character throughout the trilogy and stuff. People like the legendary Morpheus, and he the one that trained a Neo, or the Mr. Anderson, and so he would be like Obi-Wan Kenobi to Luke Skywalker. Okay, and then how Luke Skywalker got big and strong later on in the later movie. Um, okay. Um, um, okay. Carrie Ann Moss character, your Trinity, she's a crew member. She's a crew member of Nebuchadnezzar, and she's real powerful with backflips and stuff. And mainly in the movie, she's just a love interest to Neo, and you know that she is in love with Neo, okay? But she's there to fall in love with Neo and kick some butt in the Matrix, and she does. And that's how you do that's how you make a strong female character in movies. She's one of them, okay? Um, Now let's talk about Hugo Weaving character, Agent Smith. Um, he was also the one that did the voice for played the Red Skull and Captain America, the First Avenger. Fantastic. He was also in Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think he was. I don't know if he was in the Hobbit. He might have been. I need to go back and look it up. But he was in the Lord of the Rings, okay? But he was fantastic, and I like Hugo Weaving in the Matrix trilogy. But right now, in the first one, fantastic, Mr. Anderson. Now, why did he call him Mr. Anderson and not Neo when everyone else called him Neo? Because Mr. Anderson is because let me see here. it's because that's his name when he was at work. And that's his name in the real world. Okay, when that's his name uh before he came Neo. Okay, so like Neo is like his superhero name, and Mr. Anderson is like his real name. It's kind of like Captain America is his superhero name, and Steve Rogers is his real name. Okay, or like Peter Parker and then Spider-Man. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, um, and and what is Agent Smith? So we're talking about a computer world where the humans are trying to get out, and they're talking about a chosen one, kind of like in Star Wars, with Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one, and all that. They thinking Neo, and uh, the bad guy is Agent Smith, and he's a virus. Kind of like on your computer, you got a virus, and Agent Smith is the virus, the villain, the virus that's going around killing people in the computer world, the Matrix. Okay, and he does a good job. Mr. Anderson. I like it how he always does it, walking around in the suit. I like how J Bond walk around in the suit and fight in the suit. It's awesome. Um, so, um, yeah. So, the movie is, is awesome. Um, I would say the last hour of the movie is my favorite when they go try to rescue uh, Morpheus and Trinity says, I came with you. I'm the ranking officer here. If you don't like it, you can go to hell with it. So I like that. From that thing onward, it's awesome because that's when you have the security thing in the building, and they shoot them all up. And then the dodging the bullet thing, the subway thing. Those are my favorite things off the movie. From that on and onward. Okay, and then one other character I'm gonna talk about briefly, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the movie as a whole, and then I'll give you my final grade. There's one character called Oracle, and most characters in the movie gone through them, go through them, and they talk about her and they go through her in every movie in the trilogy, and she like a fortune teller, a prophecy, and she like their Yoda, the council from like Star Wars, okay? Cause she could see the future. Like you go to um like in one movie, they go to her. One character go to her and said, "What will happen?" And she would say, "Oh, you're gonna fall in love with Neo." We don't see it, but that's what she said to Trinity, and you knew that would happen. Or or she told Neo, "You're not the one," or "Come back into you," or "You're gonna break that base." And she told Neo in one movie, I think this one, that that you're either gonna either Morpheus gonna die for you, or you guys die saving Morpheus. She always like, in all these movies, she like, I'm sorry, kiddo. Every time we meet like that, I gotta be better bringing bad news. No, I always hate bringing the bad news. She always like, either every time Neo go theater, she either baking cookie or she like smoking a cigarette. And um, I think in the last one, uh, she it was voiced by the actor that played the Oracle was played by a different actor. But in the first two one, the Matrix and Reloaded were played by the same actor. But then in the third one, they still had the Oracle, but it was a different actor uh, because the same actor that was in the first two that played the Oracle didn't come back for the third one, but they still had it. But the reason why she didn't come back because she died, but the Cosby still won the Oracle in the third movie, uh, Revolution. But she died, so they still wanted the character in the movie, but they just got a different actor to play it because the Oracle actor that played the Oracle in the first two, the Matrix and Matrix Reloaded, so they just get another actor to play it. So I believe that if the actor that played the Oracle in the Matrix and the Matrix Reloaded were still alive, then she would still been in the Matrix Revolution. Okay, uh, so and you find out later on in the other sequel that Neo find out or come up in mind that she's like part of the Matrix program. Okay, overall, a lot of people would say this is the best one, and all the other ones are not that good or okay or bad. I'm gonna give you my opinion on them in a later video when we review those sequels, leading up to Matrix Resurrection. Um, but I am a fan of the Matrix trilogy, and this is a classic. I think Neo did good. I'm glad that Neo. I'm glad that Keanu Reeves. I'm glad that Keanu Reeves coming back as an actor. You know, he was in Toy Story, SpongeBob, On the Run. He was in John Wick movie. Now he making like I think John Wick 4 and 5, making Resurrection. So okay, I would like to see Keanu Reeves either in the DC movie or in an MCU movie. Um, um, so Keanu Reeves was good in the Matrix franchise. I like him also in a movie called Speed. So he was good. I like Lawrence Fishburne. Carrie Ann Moss. Everybody did good in this movie. Even Hugo Weaving. I like him in the Matrix trilogy, and also I like him in the Wolverine. Okay. Um, the Matrix. It's a, it's the all-time classic. One of the all-time classic movies of all time, in my opinion. All-time sci-fi. I'm gonna give the Matrix uh, an A+. I like it. Every time I rewatch it, I never get tired of it. And I'm super excited for the Matrix Resurrection. The only problem that I have with the Matrix Resurrection is that Morpheus not coming back. You know, Lawrence Fishburne and Hugo Weaving. Okay, because, you know, if they would have came back, that would make me so happy. Block nostalgia. Okay? Um, Now, I will tell you uh, in my later videos or in my video my thoughts on the Matrix trilogy, which one my favorite movie, and in my other movie review of the Matrix movie, do I like them as much as the first one, and why I think people hate them or something. And do I hate them or don't like them as much as the first one? I'll get into all that in my other reviews. Okay? But if you want to go ahead and tell me which one your favorite and how you rank them, like for some people, they will probably just say this is only good one and the other one is no good. But for me, I like all of them, and I have fun with all of them. And to be honest, real quick, I would rather watch The Matrix than most of the DC and MCU movies. Cause I love The Matrix. Okay? So, if you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.